Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Greg Tolles, NASCAR Program Director for Caterpiller. And we just introduced our special guest here. First of all, Richard Childress is the team owner of the Cat 31 car, and Jeff Burton, driver of the Cat 31 car. Richard, about a year ago, we asked if we could borrow a car, and what do you think of this new home here, Richard?
Mike, I think it's a perfect place. I think it's, with all this great equipment that Cat builds for the Visitor Center, it's an honor for us to have a NASCAR car in here. With so much history with Caterpiller and all, it's just an honor for us to be here.
Great. Jeff, during the race season, you literally meet thousands of Cat customers, people that buy 797 trucks, backhoe loaders. What do you think their impression is going to be when they first see this visitor center?
Well, I'm sure it'll be the same as mine. You know, this is a beautiful facility. It speaks volumes to the history of Caterpillar. Not only that, but the future of Caterpillar and how strong the company it is, and the quality products. And honestly, as I've told you, Greg, many times, one of the most fun parts of my job is the opportunity to meet so many neat people and so many different kinds of walks of life. And honestly, that's what makes Caterpillar what it is the quality of people that are involved in Caterpillar. So when people do come in here, I hope they take pride. You know, those that work for Caterpillar or operate Caterpillar equipment, I hope they take pride in what they see. And those that don't work for Caterpillar or have an association, surely they'll come in here and understand the gravity of what Caterpillar is all about. So this is a beautiful facility, and it really represents Caterpillar well.
Okay, Jeff, Richard, as you know, we're getting ready to replace this 7-year-old car. This is the car tomorrow. And for the first time in 7 years, NASCAR has all new cars for Toyota, for Ford, and for Chevrolet. And Toyota and Ford, of course, introduced their cars quite a while ago. Chevy just introduced theirs last week at the banquet. And so let's show these folks what the Cat 31 car looks like.
Everybody ready?
Oh, yeah.
We have a drum roll.
Richard, this car looks like one of those stock race cars that you used to drive back in your racing days. Does it make you feel good that NASCAR is going kind of back to its roots with cars that look like the actual production cars?
Yeah, one of the things that the manufacturers were asking for a few years ago when they were telling NASCAR they wanted to get back to the stocker looking car. If you look at this car sitting next to the SS Chevy that's going to be introduced, I think, in Daytona, the original car, they are so much similar than what the old car tomorrow is. This car right here looks like the stock SS. The other thing that they wanted was fuel injection. We went to fuel injection a year ago, I think it was now. And so they got fuel injection, they got a car that looks like the other, and the other thing they wanted was a renewable fuel, and now we have American ethanol that we've been racing E15. So it's been a win-win for NASCAR, the fans, and everybody involved. And we're super excited about this car. It's so much racier looking than the old car tomorrow.
Jeff, you've had a chance to test this car already. I think next week you're going to Charlotte. What's your impression of this car, and what kind of racing will the fans see?
Well, this is a as Richard said, this is stepping back to what NASCAR is all about, and that is, you haven't had an opportunity to see the SS yet, but when you see the SS, this is what it looks like, and which, by the way, is a great thing, because this is a nice looking car. The front of the car looks great. You know, you can see the sides of the car. It has all this stuff around you. Compare the old car, and it has none of this molding, none of the side stuff down the side. This car has, that's what the fenders look like on a real car. That's what the nose looks like on a real car. That's what the quarter panels look like. So that part's great. What I'm really excited about, though, is NASCAR has worked exceptionally hard to the point of actually driving us crazy, because we still can't build cars yet. But they've worked exceptionally hard to make racing better. And aerodynamically, horsepower-wise, we've got to look at things differently, because we've got to make racing more fun to watch. We've got to make it more exciting. There's been a lot of effort in making the racing more fun to watch. And this car, I believe, is going to do that. They have an opportunity in front of them to take this and grab it. And not only incorporate all the safety stuff that was incorporated in this car, but make the race, make it a little safer yet, but then also make it more fun to watch, more action, more side-by-side racing. They've looked at a lot of different rules packages. Richard and I have different opinions on what they ought to do. If they do those things, you're going to see the quality of racing go through the roof. And that's what we're really excited about, because that's what our fans deserve. And fans deserve to go to Michigan, to go to Chicago, to go to any racetrack and see a great race. That's what our fans want, and that's what they deserve. This car opens the door to let them do that, and I really believe they're going to jump on it, and they're going to make the right decisions, and it's going to make racing better for everybody, the drivers, the car owners, the sponsors, every single person, the fans mainly. It's really going to make a major impact. And that's what Richard and I are so excited about, is that we got to get racing back, and we believe this is going to be able to help do that.